Howdy everyone, hello and back to Clock Tower 2 in 1996 for the PlayStation 1. I'm the Black Shadow, and we are sitting down pretty much ready to look to try and bring this game to a close. Has been a few days since I last played this game, just haven't had too much of an opportunity to do so, it's just the way it's kind of been. But we're here ready to make our trip surely back across to the sunny sides of England, and look to put the Scissor Man down once and for all. It's very interesting going through the game so far and kind of going through all these different kind of, seeing how things have changed, which has changed a lot more than I actually thought it was going to do for playing this completely different style of game with Jennifer here. And definitely curious to see how things will continue at the end of the game. I don't know. I mean, we can only hope that she wasn't brutally murdered last night. We should probably go and check, shouldn't we? So let's make our way over to where we probably find, which is the library. Alright, so it appears that this isn't actually where we're going to go ahead and find her. The building? Oh, the university, okay. Fair enough, makes sense. Somewhere or another. So yes, she did survive the events of the last time. Obviously, we're going through the story of having gone through to the library instead of the Nolan path. Yep. She was. Or he was. Or they were. Nah, Helen's, she's alright. It was also able to get the statue. Alright. We have not immediately lost the game. This is good. But more importantly, yes, we've got a clue to Scissor Man. So this is going to be, I imagine, what it was like in the first game, where we're going to be, assembling the team to make our way over to the Barrow Castle. Now, I've had some time to reflect upon this whole situation, and obviously have an opportunity to get responses from you guys in the comment section. I still reckon some of the decisions made by some of our protagonists in this game could be some of the worst decisions I think I've ever seen in a video game. I've seen Daniel Fortescue unleash the Shadow Demons. I've seen Tommy Vercetti trust Lance Vance. Like, I've seen some pretty shocking bad decisions, but, just... This game is very 1996, that's all I can say. Where everyone is a moron. So yes, of course, we can't just go by ourselves. We're going to go ahead and tell everyone that we know, even remotely, and say, do you fancy coming along? Of course you fancy coming along. Well, we're going to the police station, everyone. I mean, Gotts, I get it. Barton, fine. But, like, freaking Nolan the crew? You know, freaking the other dudes from the lab? And then there's the whole Edward K situation. Just infuriating. I'm sure you would, Barton. We are going to England. It's Assistant Inspector. That's Treasure Hunter. Pretty much. We miss you, Locke. If I go there, maybe I'll be able to learn something about Scissor Man. Or just have a nice vacation, you know? So that is where the Barrows used to live before. I mean, that would be the rough suggestion. I mean, it's called the Barrows Castle. It probably has something to do with the Barrows. Just a hunch. That sounds rather interesting. I will accompany you as well. Yeah, what about the case? Yeah, he's like, I'm a police officer. Like, leave this to the professionals. I'm like, you're probably correct, but you can't just trapeze off like that. Was that trapeze misspelt? Was it trapeze? There must be reasons as to why the murderer disguised himself as Scissor. I know, right, Barton? What a mystery. Maybe if we travel halfway across the world, we might find out the clue as to why a local man is crazy. Look at Gotts here. It's fine. No need to... What do you mean, Barton? You'll be a hero if the case is solved. What? You mean greatest of all time here, Gots? He means scapegoat, obviously. I love that. So Gots he's standing there saying, how do I explain to my superior that I'm gonna go to Norway, which is someone out of his jurisdiction, to deal with this case? And Barton's response to this logistical and ethical dilemma is, you'll be a hero. You'll be a hero if you succeed and close the case. He's like, that's good enough. What? Oh, this game is like comically one of the just. It's not meant to be this hilariously funny, but it is. It's just, how many awful decisions can a bunch of human beings make in the span of 3 hours is what this game should be called. I think there's a better title than Clock Tower. Just throwing it out there. Meanwhile, back to Nolan here. It seems Mr. Sullivan was killed by Scissor Man in the library. Yep. He might have lost his head a little bit. The police didn't tell us that much. No. Probably a good decision. We have a clue. There is a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. And we now know where it is. You see, this is 1996. You didn't have Google Maps, so, you know, if you want to find a location, you couldn't just go on the internet and say, where is this place? It just tells you, you get the directions, that sort of thing. It's a different world, kids. Like, I know some of you watching probably are not too familiar with this kind of world, but this is back in the day when you had maps, you had the yellow pages, you had tourist guides. Crazy, crazy times. Tell him you'll be a hero, and I'm sure he'll agree. Oh, dear. Alright, then. Let's keep asking for his people. We should go tell Edward and Kay. Should we tell Edward and Kay? I don't think we should, but... never mind. I'm hoping that this comes off as a better decision in Jennifer's run. I don't think it's going to come off as a better decision. How bad is this going to be? I think we're getting close to discovering the secret to Scissor Man. I know, that's what I said. I didn't stutter. Yep, the Barrows Castle. Yeah. I see. Probably. So Helen and I are going to England to investigate the castle. No? May? I'll go with you, Jennifer. Don't be ridiculous. Yes, because it's dumb. But if we don't do something, he'll probably kill us too. And Kay's just like, just stands by. Okay, I'll tell him. Let's bring a miner to a murder place. He's, oh dear. She doesn't stop him again. Oh, man. Our protagonists, everyone. Our heroes. Shocking. Well, he said there's no time to go home, then proceeds to go home. Nope. It's pretty empty. Alright, then. Let's make sure we gather the whole crew here. This may already be done, I don't know. Here we go. Howdy. I was just checking the number of people going to the Barrows Castle. Yeah, it's a heck of a list. There are now a total of 10 people. 10 people. Sorry about that. I just had to close the window. It is excessively muggy here at the moment. Like, I've got the fan on the side, all sorts of bits and pieces. Not particularly pleasant conditions for recording. Even worse when you have to shut the window. Oh, well. It's just like, shrug. There's a lot of people here. Most of them are probably going to die because they are horribly inexperienced in what we're about to delve in. But, you know. I say let them crash. Unbelievable. So off we go on our lovely gallivant across the North Sea, going to London. I still reckon this effect's actually pretty good for 96. Kind of gradually fading, you know, using the colours and stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. They did a good job. I don't know. Harris and Ned were also gone. Kay's looking all over for them, but she can't find them anywhere. So it appears I might have got it wrong. I think there's also the case in the original game. Or the original one. I think, like, here it's like Kay's now with them. Oh no, Kay is, I don't know. First it says it isn't. Then she says he's there. Then she wasn't. It's a bit confusing. So this is going to be different. So rather than playing as Helen, who obviously comes in after all the shit's gone, I guess this is technically slightly earlier. Yeah.
Don't be afraid, Jennifer. It's me, Harris.
What?
Poor girl. Don't worry. I'll help you now.
Where are we? Where is everyone? What's that costume?
What?
He told me.
He?
He told me that if I kidnap you, he
Oh!
to me. He told me to dress up like Scissor Man and kill people.
You gotta be shitting me.
No,
Jennifer.
don't come any closer.
Ooh! Bad news for Harris. So, okay. So just to let you guys know, I think what's going on here. So, the Scissor Man, or the fake Scissor Man, because remember, there's two different Scissor Men here. You've got the real Scissor Man, which is the one that's been chasing us around more often than not. And you got the fake Scissor Man, which is Barden. And I think what's going on there, so Barton has instructed Harris and ordered him to dress as the Scissor Man to kill people and kidnap Jennifer, and then he'd let him have Jennifer. Which is fucked up because she's like 15 years old. So, that's screwed. And now I think he's been killed by the real Scissor Man, who doesn't give a shit, basically. Yeah, pretty catastrophic, everyone. I think we need to get the hell out of here. God almighty. Okay, so we're here in the chapel to start off with, which is, a little different, obviously, to previously. We need to get into this back office here. There's nowhere else for us to go here. We've got to get into the back area. And we're going to need to defend ourselves. Now, we know how to do that. There is something interesting down there, but we can't grab it right now. We're going to have to defend ourselves here. Yep. Let's play the same sound effect over and over and over and over again. Yeah! Screw you, buddy. There we go. That'll... Jesus! Hatchet, mother of God! Holy jeez! That... Oh my God. The absolute state of this scene. It's so... Okay. Let's break this down. So, Jennifer has identified that the torture instruments look unpleasant. She has failed to notice that Assistant Inspector Gotts is dead, and that the rigor mortis has set in, and he is as still as a tree in a Y position with his legs. But that's not relevant because she's more interested in how painful the spikes may or may not be. If this scene this still picture does not sum up Clock Tower for 1996 on the PlayStation 1, I don't know what else does. Print screen it, save it, and just remark in its absolute glory. We have to restart because Gotts is dead anyways. Oh my god. Oh, this game is just absolutely special. Amazing.
No, don't come any closer.
I mean, it's a mercy. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I've had a few minutes to restore my professionalism by having to replay to this point, which is good. So, what I think we need to do is not go that route. I think we should go this way. I mean, the reason that Gotts was dead is because we walked in there while being chased by Scissor Man. So we need to deal with the situation first. Now, can't we use this against him? Maybe? There we go. Donk. Nice. There we go. That should buy us some time here. Lovely. It's going to take me some time to forget the images I saw in that room. My goodness me. Alright then. So, Harris's body has been cleaned up. That's all well and good. Lovely. So we get a bit of time to explore around things. Maybe he's not really dead after all. Maybe it was just some kind of, I don't know, a mystery. Yeah, I know the feeling. See if there's anything else of interest around here. Now we can't go around this assuming that everything's going to be safe because we're starting up in the chapel area. So it's very possible that things are going to play out differently. So we need to kind of relook at all sorts of bits and pieces and see if there's anything we can make use out of. Things might be moved differently. It might be just totally different items like this. Notice stuff between the books. It's written in a foreign language. Maybe so. Oh, we have the foreign notes, so we're going to need to get that translated. Okay, then. Now, before we head into the chapel proper, I also want to have a look in here as well. There might be something of interest in here, you never know. What's left of this? It's a mess. The colour is completely faded. Ah! We have the stair key. Okay. That's pretty damn useful. Nice. Now, what about the, there's no box on here anymore by the looks of it. The Virgin Mary, but something is very wrong. Look at the child. What the fuck, man? Yep. You know, stuff. Now, is that the, an old tad Bible? Okay, then. Just that there's no cosmetic box up here, so that's clearly different. But good to know. Alright, then. So we should probably go and pay Gotts a visit and hope that he's not being brutally murdered this time. That would be fantastic. A man can dream. Yep, the very same. It looks different from the ones I know. Yeah, this is some, it's a crazy religion, putting it mildly. Ominous. Anything in any of these? No. Now that looks different round there. I don't remember ever seeing this down the back. What's this? There's a copper plate on the wall. Oh. Well, apparently that's going to be useful. Okay, then we've taken the plates. That's a key item, apparently. Well, good, I suppose. Yeah. You'd say that again. This is the good timeline when you're not hooked up on that crazy fucking thing either. Ah, shoot. Nope. Christ. Right, we're gonna have to deal with Scissor Man here. Because again, I think it happens if we walk in there while Scissor Man's after us, I think Got's gonna be dead. So we gotta have to... Ah, boy. Not get murdered brutally. Damn. I do feel like Scissor Man came up pretty quick there. Like, eventually he will do so, but in such a small, limited place, it's very difficult for us, so... Well, thank God. I don't think he's immediately dead, so that's good.
Jennifer, you're still alive.
Shocking, right?
Inspector Gotts. Thank heaven, you're all right.
It's Assistant Inspector.
Inspector
Gotts.
I'll go and look for the others.
It's Assistant Inspector. Anyway, be careful.
I think Gotts is the only relatable hero. Probably, well, Jennifer, I guess. But Gotts is the only relatable hero in this entire ensemble cast. It's only because he is hilarious and awesome. That's pretty much it. He's still kind of an idiot, but like... He's a lovable idiot, you know? Now, I noticed this on the ground even when he was dead. We got a large candle. Okay, that's cool. Right, so we need to work out a way to get out of here. What's that? I remember that being here. Ah. Maybe it's a way out of here. Spooky. Well, I'm pretty sure the front door is locked, so we might as well head up and see where it goes. Gotts will be fine. Probably. Ourselves a nice little secret passage. Where it leads? Who knows? Ah, that takes us here. Ah, that's good to know. Alright, so we found ourselves up here. Yeah, this is one of the areas on the second floor. I know roughly where we are. It's pretty cool. Front is all scratched up. That is regretful. Let's see if we got any other information we can glean here. Probably not. Probably not much going on here. Aha, another hit. Nice. Antique sideboard. What about the box? Can we interact with that? Cosmetics box. Very old. Okay, no there's too much else to be done here. Let's head on out then. So this will take us out into the castle proper now. So we have a bit of maneuverability around the rest of the place. Yeah, that's where we would have been. Obviously, it's still locked. So this is the timeline where Harris is just dead. Which is like kind of drastic, but hey ho. All baking. Bits of paint have flaked off. Yeah, it's a shame. Alright, let's see if we can start accessing some of these rooms here. He's going second floor down for once. Not my usual mode of operation, but hey. Right. Again, it's a case of there's probably gonna be some items might be so my hair is a mess. Oh no, what a shame. You should probably get that sorted out, Jennifer. They look very fancy. But we'll have to see if some items are moved around or some things are the same. Again, it's hard to know. There goes the mouse. Some paper there, though. No yellow newspaper. 1912. That's over 80 years ago. It is. Now, this is different. Didn't there used to be a fireplace here? This is where we picked up the whatever you call it, the thing for the ritual. Huh. This is different. So what have we got in the hole this time, then? We got a key. The library key. Alright, very nice. Anything in here? Nothing too much. But a possible hiding spot for us, maybe. We'll keep that in mind. Right, now I don't remember what the heck all these keys are for, because I slightly don't remember, so we shall see. We also need to try and find some other peeps around here as well. It's going to be important. We'll try the front door. Probably not going to get us very far. Yup. Maybe. But how does one cross? Don't think we're going to cross there anytime particularly soon. A shame. Right, so, yeah, we're not going to be able to obviously do very much of this. We don't really need to now, though. Yeah, the door to the chapel. We ain't getting in there anytime soon. That thing is locked up. So, I'm going to just... oh, gosh, I was complete with that. Sorry. We're going to suggest that we take a similar sort of idea to what we did with Helen. And we'll kind of try and proceed along a similar path and see how things go. I just got to remember what doors go where now. What have we got in here? Okay, so this is where we would have found one of the lab workers, but no one here. It is empty. I guess in theory they're all still trying to get here, so we're after different people, I suppose. Makes some sense. This takes us to the courtyard, I think? Memory serves? We got... who that? Oh, it's Barton!
It's you, Jennifer.
Professor Barton?
Well, he's alive.
Professor Barton? Are you all right?
I'm not injured. This is an extremely important experience for me. Because here I am at the site of the murders. A very, very intriguing situation.
What?
Professor Barton?
Oh, same conversation. Ugh.
I'm not injured.
So, and a guess, while I try and skip this as quickly as I can.
Experience for me.
We should be able to give him the foreign note,
At the
right?
site of the murders.
And he should be able to give us the information as to what the hell it actually is, I would imagine. And I think I know what it is. Now, possible there's possibilities that he could be dead, depending on situations, so...
Oh, Professor Barton, I found something I would like you to look at. What does this say?
It is in Latin.
Ah. He's a learned man.
Words to open the door. Below that is written...
I was going to say, you're going to tell us the actual words.
"Naha-e-sh-"
Naha
What does it
ish.
mean?
means to open a door, just as it says, but it doesn't say which door.
Mysterious. So that's our door spell. So we're going to need this, obviously, to try and win at the end of the game. Very important. Okay, so this obviously this is moss. The water is very clean. Well, that's nice. Don't know if there's anything else particularly around here. Don't really think so. There's something shiny under the tree. It looks like a drain valve. I'm sure we'll be having some use of this later on, for sure. Alright, let's keep exploring. Okay, so if memory serves, that doesn't go anywhere, so we want to head this way. We do need to be careful as well with proceeding through the map, because if we go into new places while being chased as Scissor Man, it might result in people being killed that otherwise wouldn't be. So we do need to be at least a little cautious of this. You know? Yeah, kitchen counter. Got some pots and pans. You know that can do a number. Huge stew pots. Oh, is there? What? Oh. Okay, apparently she's not going to tell us. It's just strange, that's all you need to know. TMI. There's something stuck to the bottom. But apparently nothing interesting, so, okay. Make our way into the pantry area. So... can this be open still? Yeah, the floorboards are loose. We need to get something to open them. This is going to be important. There's something back there looks like a switch. Well, what do you know? Let's make our way down. I mean, what would a castle be without its secret passages, you know? So, probably have a look in around here. Wine barrels, nothing too much going on. Something smells sour. I'm assuming we can't go down the back until we make things happen, I'm guessing. But what could it be? Hey, it's Beth.
Oh, Jennifer.
She's here this time.
It's you.
Okay.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm all right.
Just chilling.
He's going to kill us anyway. I don't want to go any further.
Aww. That's not very optimistic. And Jennifer's like, well, screw you. I'm going to go away and, you know, save the world.
We can't get upstairs anymore.
Why would we want to go upstairs?
Because we might be able to find a way out of here.
Logically.
There probably isn't a way out.
Oh.
But if you really want to go, take this key.
Well, thank you.
I found it a little while ago. I don't know what it opens, but it'll probably open something in this mansion.
Well, thank you, Beth. You have been useful. We get the mansion key. Very, very nice. Alright then, so I reckon that's going to probably do us for a video. So yeah, definitely some different bits and pieces. We've got a candle, we got our star plate, we've already got the door spell, which is pretty good, but we need to get hold of the map to find out where the hell we're going. So, and that used to be in the cosmetics box, but that's now disappeared, so we're going to have to try and locate it somewhere else. Anyway, thank you all for watching as per always, and yeah, next time... Insistent Inspector Gots. What a guy. I'll see you then.